Thelonious C. Jones. I'm here, you're here, we're here. Black real estate investors and developers. Victor MacFarlane of MacFarlane Partners. Black real estate developers and investors. I do this segment to influence individuals, especially individuals in under-resourced communities, the youth, to look at individuals of a high standard. Not to say we're of a low standard. I'm just saying these individuals are managing portfolios of real estate or developing real estate in $100 million in excess. I'm Thelonious C. Jones. I'm a real estate investor and developer, not as big as these individuals I am speaking about, but look to definitely accomplish some of the same things. And the goal of these presentations is just to present to you wealthy black real estate developers and investors that you seldom hear of, okay? And individuals that operate more than 100 million. Like I said, more than 100 million, the big dogs and the dogs you don't see on TV, on commercials, and doing YouTube videos like me. The guys out there doing the major power deals. Not to say that major power deals aren't on YouTube. I'm not saying that, but some people just like to stay behind the scene, and I just want to bring them to the light so they can be recognized because what they're doing is incredible. So look, Victor MacFarlane, University of Pittsburgh is where he went to initially. Then he went to UCLA to get a law degree. He went to UCLA to get the law degree and became a lawyer at Aetna Insurance Company. And I don't know if a lot of individuals know this. Insurance companies are collecting so much money. They have so much excess cash. They invest a lot of that money. So he was one of the attorneys involved in overseeing Aetna's acquisition process and asset management in 1979. He was involved in over 1 billion in acquisitions. See, this guy's been doing big stuff for over 30 years, as you can see. So that's what he got into there. Then he transitioned into working with GE Capital. If you don't know about GE, I know you know about GE, but if you don't know, GE has a big capital division that invests in real estate. They have their own real estate division, excuse me, the last time I checked. So he worked closely with that company, helped develop some real estate and do some investing and advisory for the big conglomerate, worldwide conglomerate, GE, General Electric. Then he went on to becoming the founder and chairman. Well, he founded and is the chairman or founder and the chairman. That may be a typo, I don't know, but he founded MacFarlane Partners. And he's the CEO and the chairman of that company, which is an investment company, a real estate investment development company, which was founded, let's talk more about MacFarlane Partners. It was founded in 1989. So let me go back real quick. So all this was accomplished he went from working with Aetna to working with GE. That was all in an 8-year period. Because then in 1989, he founded MacFarlane Partners. Okay, and now today, 2017, they have locations in San Francisco, LA, and DC. Their senior executives, there's multiple senior executives, we'll go on the website here shortly, have done over 30 billion, as you can see, 30 billion in transactions during their careers. I mean, that's a lot of money. They were formed to invest in real estate on behalf of pension funds and other institutions. So, based on MacFarlane's Victor's experience with working with Aetna or working with GE, he saw a niche to work with pension funds and other institutions, and he understood how these individuals operated not individuals, or individuals and companies together operated how they want to do business and how to provide solutions for them. You understand? So just something to think about. Maybe you thinking about, hey, what career I want to go to. I want to go into real estate. I'm 14 years old. Maybe I should go work for one of these big companies. Do a oversee $1 billion in transactions. Get my track record right. I don't know. I don't know what's right for you, but this is how it worked out for Victor. So let's move on. Partnering. We always talk about partnering. We have a partnering section almost in every video because partnering just seems to be a key aspect of people that have accumulated a lot of wealth over time. That's just something I'm seeing kind of repeatedly when I'm doing my research, when I'm reading about real estate investors, developers. I'm just seeing partnerships and partnering seem being a key aspect. So look out for that. Think about that. Consider that when you're trying to get in the game. So Victor MacFarlane partnered with Magic Johnson, the basketball player, ex-basketball player who was also involved in real estate, and I will be doing a presentation on him soon. And then they did a $50 million dollar raise. They raised $50 million fund to do urban retail. Develop some urban retail sites. Urban retail would be obviously shops within the urban environment, which would be, downtown, inner city type environments. And then from there, he went to institutions and raised billions for urban funds. He created multiple urban funds. So basically, he saw opportunity in the urban environment. He knew how to operate. He knew how these institutions operated, and he just brought it all together. He just brought it all together. It's kind of simple. Brought it all together. Bam, let's bring it together. It's opportunity here in the urban environment. It's other individuals that are very speculative about this environment, may not know how to operate in this environment. We're willing to take the chance. I have a track record, $100 billion plus track record overseeing transactions. Let's execute. So through that, he was able to raise billions to create these urban funds. And some of the individuals he worked for worked with was institutions, was CalPERS. CalPERS, California Public Employees Retirement System. So if your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, your uncle, or someone you know is working for the California Public Employees, so a state employee most likely, their money that they are having, their pension, most likely some of it may have went, if the fund was, or if they were working when this fund was around, may have went to this fund for him to build. You see what I'm saying? So CalPERS, the California Public Retirement System, is saying we need to provide a return for our workers, so we will put our money, or some money into this fund that Victor MacFarlane is starting and help fund it, and we'll get a return back, and we'll get a return for our employees, the people, maybe your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your friend, the person maybe working on the, what's it called? The California, the people that clean up the highway, all those people are state employees. So it's just something to think about when you're raising money, or trying to get bigger, because this is what this guy was doing. Also, Pennsylvania public school employees. Hey, you live in Pennsylvania, your mother works as a teacher. Hey, she was working when this fund was around. Hey, maybe some of her money for her pension went to this. Okay, so you guys got to think about this guy Victor is making money potentially for your family members in the long run, providing value. You see, and that's how he's able to raise so much money, because people are putting their retirement in his hands for him to go out and perform and make it work. And he has a track record of doing this in urban environments. So MacFarlane Partners currently manages $20 billion in real estate and assets right now. It's a leading capital provider and developer of urban/smart growth properties. Okay, the leading. Okay, so they not only help provide capital, do capital raising, they're also do developing. You know, they have internal development and construction management expertise, which means they have their own in-house team that can do the developments. They could probably do the plans, go do the development, manage the construction, make sure it's going right, hire the subcontract. You know, just oversee the whole process. They have years experience in this. Fiduciary to major pension plans, you know, basically just saying that they have a track record with working with major pension plans. I mean, working with the whole state of California employees, all their employees, that's a lot of people, a lot of money. You got to think about that. It's a big state. It's the biggest state in the United States, of course. You know what I mean? With the most people. So you got to think about the most populated state, excuse me. It's the most populated state. So you have to think about that, how many state workers are working for the state, and he's managing that money. So now he has a track record, and they deem MacFarlane Partners as a fiduciary to the major pension plans across the nation, excuse me. 14 billion invested since 1996, launching the first urban program. Okay, that's when they launched the first one I spoke about with Mr. Magic Johnson, and they 14 billion in a little over 20 years. I mean, that's cray. But think about it, you guys. Major player, MacFarlane Partners, major player. Okay, major. So this is some of their properties. If you're in DC and you know, and you live in that market, excuse me, this is North Bethesda, Maryland. If you've ever seen this, this is him. Okay, this is MacFarlane Partners, mixed use, multifamily, and retail. Their role in this was the development partner. In these slides, this is copied from their website, and I'm gonna go into the website. I'm gonna go show you the website so you guys know the resource. This was completed 2010. This has 411 rental units and 180,000 square feet of retail space. Major. I'm talking about major. Look at that thing. Major player. So if you're in DC, go check it out. Go see what it's about. Major player. This could be you. No joke. Another one, Emeryville. I grew up in the Bay Area. I remember when this was built. Crazy. Cray. I hate to keep using the term, but I don't know what else to say. It's just, this dude's a major player. Bay Street, Emeryville. So everybody in the Bay Area, you guys, you know, if you're my age, you know, you grew up, you remember when this was built, or if you're older, whatever. Even if you're younger, you may know. So Bay Street, this was a MacFarlane Partner development, SF Bay Area, like I said, Emeryville, California. Mixed use, multifamily retail, developer, and development partner. And this was completed in 2002, and I guess they had a second phase that was completed in 2006. So in 2002, I was a sophomore in high school, so that's why I remember this so much. So 284 rental units, 284 rental units. They threw some condos in there, so 95 condos, 365,000 square feet of retail space. I mean, this had everything, man. Everything you could imagine was in this thing. Great location right off the highway. When you see this thing off the highway, you just got to get off. So this was a great, critical. I mean, grew up around that. So this is coming soon. Okay, this is 554 rental units in Brooklyn. I mean, this thing was just Mac daddied out. I had a yacht dock or a boat dock there. New York, coming soon. Development partner. This is crazy. I mean, look at that thing. 554 rental units. Major player. So MacFarlane Partners is the website, like I said, but I'm going to just go to it because when you're a major player, you just go to the major player site. So this is some of his properties, you guys. So let's look at his portfolio. This is website, 30 years of experience, investment management firm that acquires and develops estate managed on behalf of the world's largest pension plans and institutions. Get it right. Please don't get it wrong. It would be devastating. So look, this is it. I mean, look at the list. Look at the properties. Like I say, I like to study people that, hey, I can look up their properties. Okay, I want to come to your website, look at what you do. You know, this is why I have case studies of the properties I bought and sold on my website, because I want people to see my track record like these individuals. Look at this. Look at the list. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So you can check out everything he's done. MacFarlane Partners. This guy is on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. Let me pull my slide back up. If you would like to contact me, you can see it is right here. TheloniusCJones@gmail, my YouTube, my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram. Contact me. Let's talk. If you have a request, if you have a request of someone you may want me to do or present or look up, please let me know. Email me or leave your comment. I hope this segment, you learned something here. Learn something here. Major player, big dogs, big money, big transactions. Hey, it's all possible, man. We can do this. TheloniusCJones.com. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.